guys, so I just finished doing my skincare routine a few minutes ago and I decided to make a video just now even though it's midnight. Don't tell my mom, please. So I'm not wearing glasses because my emulsion is still settling into my skin. If you want to see my skincare routine, leave a comment down below on what you want to see specifically or if you want to see the whole thing. So I'm actually not wearing any makeup since I did my skincare routine except for this Innisfree Vivid Cotton Stick. I'll leave the product down in the description below if you want to buy it because it's very subtle because I just blotted it, but it could be very bold and vampy if you spread it out. Okay, now on to the topic of today's video: how to have a minimalist makeup collection. Before I start explaining some tips on how to keep a minimalist makeup collection, I just wanted to share my experience with makeup so far. So it's been less than a year since I started makeup, about 10 months since I checked the date that I started makeup and it was March 7 and today is January 26. Yeah, we're past the 10-month mark. And right now, this is my makeup collection. Ow. This is my makeup collection. My eyelash curler is over there, but I'm not gonna grab it. I grabbed it. And it may seem minimal, but I've actually given away as many products as I own, which is kind of shocking because I just checked my list and I own 10 products and 1 tool, and I've given away 10 products to friends and family, which is insane because that's literally the same amount. And while it may not seem like a big number, it's quite a big number to me. And most of those makeup products were products that I had at the very beginning of my makeup journey, so they were poorly researched and I didn't really know what I wanted in my makeup journey. But now that I do, I can actually give some advice on how to keep things minimal and how to prevent buying things you don't actually need. So my first point is to actually research before buying. And this may seem kind of difficult, especially when you're in the store and you're swatching things in person. It's kind of crazy, but trust me, even if you do like some research on your phone on reviews of this product, it would help you immensely to determine whether or not this product is right for you. But the best way to actually do research is at home when you have a lot of free time, so that you can know which products you know you'd want to use, which products fit your skin tone better, and how products actually act on the skin. Especially, you know, those videos that have like a wear test. Those, oh my gosh, those are so addicting. I think another good tip is to research brands. Just literally search the name of the brand plus scandal and you'll see if there are any negative things that the brand has done. And knowing that there are brands that you do not want to support makes it so much easier to whittle down the products that you don't actually need and determine which products you'd actually want to buy. And of course, it's good to research the quality of the product itself, because even if the brand seems to be good, if the quality of the product itself is bad, then what's the point of buying it? Number 2 is prioritize the permanent. What I mean by this is that makeup is one of those things that will expire. If you hoard makeup, it's kind of like hoarding food, except for honey. Honey doesn't expire. When you buy makeup, you're buying what is basically a ticking time bomb. So instead, think, would you rather buy a makeup product or would you buy something that you could keep forever? And on that note, I think one of the best ways to save instead of buying makeup is to have a goal of something you'd want to save up for. For example, it could be emergency savings, it could be saving up for a vacation, it could be saving up for a specific item you want to buy that's actually permanent. And that can prevent you from actually buying makeup products that you won't end up using. Number 3 is to set a maximum. For me, that maximum was 10. And I've never had more than 10 products, even though I cheated and I have 1 tool. But I do plan on expanding to 15 products because, you know, YouTube. And your maximum can be per category, it can be a total maximum, it can be a maximum of products plus tools. Of course, you define the parameters of your maximum, but essentially, setting this maximum will prevent you from overspending on makeup and overbuying makeup that you don't need. And to determine your maximum, just think about how much products would give you choice paralysis and try to go below that. So for me, I felt like if I had 20 products, I would start freezing up and I wouldn't be able to choose which products to use, and I would just be paralyzed and just keep using the same products. Whereas with 10 products, some of them are one of each category, so I end up using them all the time. While the other ones that are multiples of one category, they're easy to choose from because they're very minimal. Observe your habits, and if you end up gravitating towards just using one product when you have several of them in a category, think about how choice paralysis affects you. Number 4 is to declutter without replacement. I am such a big fan of watching those declutter videos. And while there is no issue with constantly decluttering, the cycle that we tend to see is that people declutter in order to make space for new makeup, when in reality we should be decluttering in order to minimize our makeup collection. And decluttering without replacement is going to be a reminder for you to say, hey, I'm going to declutter this not to buy something new, but because I no longer need it or no longer want it. I am not going to replace it with something new. I'm simply going to remove this. And it will prevent you from shopping with a mindset that, oh, I want to buy this because I lost this. If you really truly did not like the product, then you shouldn't actually replace it. You should just declutter it. And if you really like the product, then just keep it. Minimalism is about what makes you happy. Like, number 5 is to actually use your products. This connects to the third point where you have to set a maximum in order to prevent choice paralysis. And having a maximum actually makes it easier for you to cycle through your products and actually use them up equally, or at least somewhat equally. For example, I have 5 lippies and they all have a specific use. If I want something vampy, I go for this one. If I want MLBB, I go for this one. If I want MLBB gloss, I go for this one. If I want a red, I go for this one. And if I want a party glitter, I go for this one. Giving them a purpose actually makes it easier to use up your products. Okay, that's it for the video. Maybe I'll make a part 2, or maybe I will make a makeup collection video. I'm waiting for my eyeshadow palette that I ordered to arrive so I can add that so that the video will actually have something more substantial than just the basics. So yeah, okay. Bye-bye!